Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world, I welcome you to this very platform once again. Wherever you are watching this program from, I appreciate you and I welcome you immensely. Please, as you have joined us on this very platform, kindly like and share the program. Share to all platforms, share to family and friends, share to everyone that you can be able to reach out to. Let's keep on sending out this message so that the world can hear us and hear us loud. It is important. Please, if you have not subscribed to this very channel, kindly subscribe, like, and share. Make sure you bring someone to get information on this platform. This platform where you are watching this program is Biafra Exodus Hard Talk TV, a platform where we bring information on things that are happening in Biafra land. We are bringing information coming from the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, information that are coming from the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Ekpa, and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. In this platform, we tell you things that are going on in the contraption called Nigeria, the ongoing war between the Nigerian government and the Biafran government. We bring the details to you. We say it the way it is without being politically correct. And we welcome you. Today is the 3rd of June, 2024. We are here once again, the second time, to bring you information on things that are happening. Fellow Biafrans that are watching, the Biafrans have made a great success, and the success of Biafran is causing a lot of trouble in the zoo. The debate in the Zoological Republic today has increased. Remember, today is Monday, and the demand of the Biafran people has always been the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The supreme leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, on his own side, was detained illegally. Everyone should always remember this. The kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is illegal. It is against international law. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, an extraordinary rendition to Nigeria. Even when their court has finally said, let him go, they are detaining him illegal today. His detention is illegal. And there's no government of the world that will support what is happening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The United Nations has given ultimatum to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Nigerian government refused without any repercussion because of the interests of the nations that call themselves the United Nations. Today, the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Exile is doing a great job to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he has now activated the debate again. As we speak, the debate has started again. Those who are pretending not to see what is happening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are now speaking, even though some of them are not sincere. But the important thing is that words are coming out and reminders are coming. Let us hear this very discussion on one of the conventional media in Nigeria. Let's hear what they have to say.
Because we need to look at the causes of the problem in the southeast. We need to look at what actually caused these very problems. And I could see that when the people of indigenous people of Biafra started, it was a very peaceful movement. In all Nnamdi Kanu has done in the process of sensitizing people for secession, he never used any gun. He never used any form of weapon. But unfortunately, this process has been hijacked. Because people have hijacked it, and especially miscreants, even when the young man had said openly, publicly, and even in writing, that look, I am not in support of anybody maiming and killing anybody in the southeast. But the likes of Simon Ekpa could not see any reason with that.
Okay. So now that you mentioned Simon Ekpa, he's somewhere in Europe, living his life and dishing out orders from that part of the world to people that live in the southeast. And mostly he's being obeyed, or he has people that carry out his orders. Why do you think the southeast governors have not done something about Simon Ekpa specifically? Obviously, the man is powerful and people are listening to him on the ground.
Well, the southeast governors could appeal to the Attorney General or the President, because the law is very clear. What the federal government ought to do is to seek a way to extract
From their own confession in this very video that I just played, you will understand that these people, every single one of those idiots that call themselves politicians, know fully well that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was pursuing a legitimate right of the Biafran people peacefully. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was never violent. But while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was outside, every single one of them was against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They called him all different kinds of names, including calling him a terrorist. That was why IPOB was tagged a terrorist group. Look at someone in their national TV confessing how peaceful the IPOB was when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was there. Today, they are trying to drive all their wickedness towards the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. They are trying to create a narrative that will suit their wickedness. But I can bet you, Mazi Simon Ekpa, just like as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has not done anything bad. What Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing today is self-defense. He's just defending the Biafran people. That is all he has been doing from day one. The only message he has been preaching is self-defense, just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you want to paint the dog dark to kill it, you are wasting your time. I thank you that the Biafrans are awake. And no matter how you push your propaganda and lies, the truth will continue to stare you in your face. Because of their wickedness, because of their envy and jealousy, they have continued to refuse to stand on the truth. And the campaign that they are holding today is to demonize the Prime Minister of Biafra, call him different kinds of names, blame him for every single thing that happened. But as we speak, the terrorists are in charge of the northern part of Nigeria. Nobody is talking about that. Was it our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, that destroyed Ukuama community? Was it our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, that destroyed Obibo? Was it the Prime Minister of Biafra government that took the life of people and threw them into Ozu River? Was it our Prime Minister that took the life of people in Abia State? Today, what you are seeing is a defense of Biafra land. Self-defense, that is what is going on. Self-defense. And the Liberation Army that is under our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, never go after civilians. He has said it time and time again. They are not like the terrorists in uniform in Nigeria that does not know the rule of engagement. The Nigerian terrorist army, what do? When they have engagement with a force, they go back and begin to abduct innocent citizens. They go back and begin to abduct innocent citizens that have not committed any crime. That is why that is why they came out to issue a statement. The chief of army staff issue a statement and say they are going to engage in jungle operation in Biafra land. Every one of us know what jungle operation is. If you do not know, think about jungle justice. You know what jungle justice is? Jungle justice is taking innocent people's life without proper procedures. That is what they have activated in Biafra land. So they have the right to abduct people. They have the right to kidnap and take lives in Biafra land without anybody talking. And after announcement of this jungle operation that they now announced, there was no uproar. Nobody countered it. Nobody spoke about it, and people are silent. And today, you can see what is happening in Abia State. But they are busy coming on their own platform to spill lies, propaganda, and blackmail. This will not help you. The more you continue to push this, your blackmail, the more you give Biafran the reason to fight more to free themselves from this captivity. Let us see once again another evil video they are doing, another propaganda from them, another lies they are pushing. They are even angry about the good work of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. I want you to listen to this very discussion on their conventional media again. Maybe you begin to understand better.
Security post in Aba killing 5 soldiers and 6 civilians during a shootout. Your thoughts?
I think it was one of the most cowardly acts that has been carried out recently. It's quite sad because it's like 1 year down the line, we still have the security challenges. But what bothers me here is that they came in 3 tinted SUVs, Prado. Everybody knows how much a Prado cost. That should tell you how much these people are, how they're being funded. While the 3 SUVs were approaching, they also had ground support. So there was failure of intelligence, because that would be a Kaba's junction, Bingwa local government area where this attack took place. I heard the junction is a wide junction that they could have been able to tell. And when you see 3 SUVs coming at the time when you have talked about sit at home, I thought there should have been more of intelligence. As sad as it is, but it was a surprise attack. And at this point in time, the National Intelligence Agency have to sit up, because Simon Ekpa is becoming more of a clog in the wheel of progress for the 5 southeastern states. We have, some of us have said that holding down Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been negative, because it has given cause to raise a Simon Ekpa who is not preaching the same sermon as Nnamdi Kanu was preaching, who is preaching violence. He's in Finland. I wonder what the Nigerian embassy in Finland is doing, and the Nigerian foreign minister is doing at this material point in time. He goes on Twitter. He calls out those violent acts. He goes on propaganda. He says he's carrying out referendum and they have been 30 million votes. Apparently, this attack was not done by IPOB. This was done by Simon Ekpa's boys, and he probably posted it on Twitter. If you notice, he has been number 1 on the tweet on trends for some time now on Twitter, and he's enjoying all the media attention, and you know, that gathers him more support, gathers him more finances, and these are the finances that he's using. You know, he actually does empowerment programs. Simon Ekpa, he sends funds to these people who actually also see him in the quest of being a benefactor. So the government has to do something about it. Yes, if not, the Southeast is going to continue to be a war theater. And one thing I must also point out,
briefly,
the military says they're going to go after them, but this is a guerrilla warfare. It's quite difficult to get people in a guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, that's why we're warning that it has to be done within the ambit of the law. But I mean, you make some very good points there, and of course the Nigerian government can't go to Finland and sort of try and extract Simon Ekpa from there. But all they can do is try and get the cooperation of the Finnish government. And the Finns have said that they've tried at one point to pick him up. They said that there just didn't seem to be any evidence directly linking him to what was going on here. But let me come to you, Abba Kaka, and I apologize, I was calling you Abba Kaba, but somebody had written your name that way and forwarded it to me, so I do apologize. But I mean, Kenny Okolobo was talking about this and the linkage to Nnamdi Kanu. Does all this make it less likely, because the name IPOB is associated with this, that Nnamdi Kanu will be released anytime soon, or does it strengthen the argument which he himself makes?